To manage the allocated time in a project with many people working in it, you may wish to create sub-budgets so that you can control the amount of time each subgroup has access to. Let's have a look at our project TX100 now and view the project accounts. We've got half a dozen members of the project now, and these are going to be working in two separate groups, one headed by Adam and one headed by Bob. So I want to give each of the groups their own allocation of time. To do this, I can go to the project page and scroll down to project groups and expand that. And you can see that we have the main TX100 group and we have the TX100 reserve, which, as we mentioned before, is where you can put resources so that they're not able to be used by members of the project. What we'll do now is we will create two new groups, one for each of the teams that will be working in this project. So we're going to click on the TX100, the top level project group, and you'll now see that we've got the ability to add a new subgroup. So I'm going to type in a group name. This is going to be Team A, which will be headed by Adam. And click Create. So that's created Team A. And I also want a Team B. So I'm going to do the Add New Subgroup, give it a name, and create. So I've got my Team A and I've got my Team B. So let's go ahead now and add some of the project members to these two new teams. We'll click on Team A and we can use the Add Remove Members, and we can add Adam, who's going to lead this group, and we're also going to add Chris and Don. And I can click Set, and those three members are now members of that group. Now let's do the same for Team B. So we'll add and remove members. This is the team that's going to be headed by Bob, and we're going to add Chris and Eric, and Set. Okay, so we've added the members. Let's go back to the project page. And now look at the project accounts. And for each member of the project, we can now see which group or groups they are in. Everybody will automatically be a member of the TX100 group, that top level group, but we can see which other groups they have been added to. That's great, but those groups don't actually have any resource. So now let's go back to the project management page and go to the Manage Group Time Allocations. And now you can see these two new sub-budgets, Team A and Team B, that we set up are shown when we want to manage the time. So that 2000 CUs that we have in the top level, I'm going to move some time from that into Team A. So Team A is going to have 1500 CUs. Okay, and I'm also going to move that remaining 500 into Team B. and click Move. So highlighted in pink are all the changes to budgets that I've made. I'm now ready to submit, and that has moved the time. So now there is actually no time in the top level budget. The time that I want the team to be using is split up into the two sub-budgets that they are members of. I can also go ahead and set up allocations for those groups for the next allocation period, so I don't need to worry about it when the current allocation period ends. So I'm going to move to Team A from that 3,500 that I have in the top level. I'm going to give them 2,500. Remaining 1,000 from the top level budget to Team B. And now hit submit so the move actually takes place.